Neurosurgeons earn on average over $763,000 a year. This is according to Doximity. This is a company that conducted a survey of over 150,000 physicians. Second on the list is thoracic surgeons, who earn on average over $720,000. And third is orthopedics, who reportedly earn over $654,000 per year. Again, this is U.S. physicians. I am giving you the top 10 list of physician earning specialties in this country. Guys, I'm Dr. Jen Caudle. I'm a practicing family physician. Family medicine is not in this top 10 list. I am not surprised, but it is not. But I'm going to tell you who does make the list. By the way, I need you to watch to the end, because I'm going to tell you what about physician salaries makes me angry and what I think is absolutely wrong. So don't go anywhere. All right. Fourth down on the list is plastic surgeons, over 619,000. We then move to oral and maxillofacial surgeons. They make reportedly over $603,000 per year. And then we move on to radiation oncology. Those are physicians who deal with cancer and cancer treatments. That is over $569,000 per year. Now, before I move on to the next ones, I want to tell you that physicians' salaries are determined by a number of things, and they are going to vary. But what salary a physician makes will depend on, number one, what part of the country they practice in. Notoriously, the East Coast, where I practice, pays a lot less, at least in family medicine, than I would make if I were in the Midwest, for example. In the Midwest, there are a lot more rural areas. There are fewer physicians, more spaces without physicians, etc. So geography makes a difference. Also, the type of practice setting that you're in. Do you work for an academic institution? Do you work for a university? Or are you in private practice? That often determines how much money you make. The other thing is, are you in solo practice? Do you just work by yourself, for yourself, or do you work with a group? That can also make a big difference. And then other things, such as, do you receive bonuses? Are there incentive bonuses? And other types of factors that really go into play. So even though this is based on survey data, I need to let you know that these numbers could be much higher or lower depending on the individual physician, the type of setting they're working in, how many patients they're seeing, how many procedures they're doing, how their incentive structure is set up, and so many more variables. Okay, moving on. We've got the last four. Cardiology, they report making over $565,000 per year. Vascular surgery reports making over $556,000 per year. And now, before I get to the last two specialties on this top 10 earnings list of specialties for U.S. physicians, let me tell you what makes me mad. And it's probably not what you think I'm going to say. I don't know. There is a gender pay gap that exists, certainly in this country, very likely all throughout the world, but I can speak about this country. And it exists in multitudes of workplaces, but it also exists in medicine. This gender pay gap is, around 23, 26%, more, a little bit less, depending on which source you are reading, which means that male physicians on average make 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29% more, according to one study, than women. This is ridiculous. Gender pay gaps are wrong. Men and women should be compensated equally. And I'm saying this so that if you are out there advocating for yourself, I need you to advocate. And if you are someone who is in a hiring position, I need you to treat people right. This gender pay gap is wrong. And according to some statistics, it's up to almost 30%. Men making almost 30% more than women in medicine. The other thing that makes me angry about these salaries is that, according to Medscape, Caucasians make more than Asian Americans, who tend to make more than Latinx and Hispanics, who tend to make more than African Americans, physicians. Okay, so there's not just a gender gap, gender wage gap, there's also a racial gap. There's discrimination, there's inequity, and this exists in medicine, as you can see. This exists across so many different disciplines, but this is my call to action, and this is my pleading with all of us to advocate for ourselves and to also do what's right by others. All right, moving on to the last two specialties of the top 10, that is, of the top 10 highest earning physician specialties, according to Doximity. Radiologists apparently make over $531,000 per year, and urologists urologists make over $529,000 per year. As I mentioned, family medicine doctors, we are nowhere near those numbers. So let me know what you think. Are these numbers surprising? I cannot wait to hear. Also, do you think these numbers are fair? I want to hear from doctors, med students, residents, and non-physicians. What do you think? Okay. Do you think these numbers are fair? Write in the comments. I'm Dr. Jen Caudle, practicing family physician, on-air health expert and video creator. I do daily videos on all sorts of stuff. Please subscribe to my channel. Follow my page on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Threads, you name it. And also go to my website, drjencaudle.com, to sign up for my free weekly health newsletter. Bye.